Hi guys, it's Angel from Angel Sky TV. It's your weekly medicine tarot reading for the week of April 30th. Wherever you are, if you just want to close your eyes and we can tune in together, I'm going to call on the angelic realm and the fairy elementals to guide this reading to give us clear messages for the week ahead. So just take some deep breaths into your belly if you're able to do that. Wherever you are. And all right. So the beginning of this week, it's just showing a card of wanting a little bit more out of life. And also that there's a realization within yourself that it's time to move on. Now this can mean a couple of things. I am hearing it's a strong relationship message, so anyone that's in a relationship, that you're getting that guidance that, you know, this is just not working out, we probably should end this, but you just keep, you know, staying in it for whatever reason. This is an indication that you are aware that it's time to sort of move on and to make some major life decisions. This is also applicable for those of you that are in a job or a career that you just know is not right for you. Now, that being said, I never like to advise people to just quit their job, end their marriage, whatever, for the simple reason that, you know, there's other things to consider. For example, many people stay in these relationships and stay in these situations that aren't serving them because they don't have a plan outside of that. They're just doing the day-to-day thing. So I would advise you to maybe just look outside in terms of research first before you take a leap. Now, some of you are like, nope, this is my cue to end it. Goodbye, see you later. If you want to use this reading as an excuse to do something you already have known you've had to do for a long time, that's fine. I'm just not going to take responsibility for you choosing that because that would be irresponsible of me. And that brings me to the topic of when you go to get a reading from any psychic, make sure they're not advising you to do things that in your heart just doesn't make sense. For example, they might see a path that is, you know, available for you, but if it doesn't feel right to you at that time, then you know what? It's not the right time. No one, even a psychic, is an expert on your life but you. So just keep that in mind, because there are some psychics that I have heard, and it's all hearsay. I haven't experienced this myself with any, you know, in any reading that I've gone to. Because even though I am a psychic, I've gone to get readings too, because we're all very different in what we do. You know, I work with the angelic realm. Some readers might focus more on past over loved ones. I don't tend to advertise myself as a medium per se, but I do speak with past over loved ones if it's necessary for your growth. I just don't like to advertise myself as a medium because I don't want people coming to me wanting me to call on their dead grandmother or mother or whatever, because I think if they come forward, then fine, but when you're calling in someone, then that can get a little bit sticky, and that's personally just my opinion. Okay, so definitely there's boredom, beginning of the week, boredom, maybe even just like a feeling of like, oh, you know, just dragging yourself around in terms of work, in terms of relationships. I do see in the middle of the week a need to review details, contracts, things like that. So once again, you know, there might be a clause in your work placement that says, you know, you have to give 2 weeks notice. There might be something like that. You just have to kind of dig in so you don't get yourself in hot water. And also in terms of your marriage, if you're ending like a marriage that has an actual contract, you have to realize that there's you know, there's things you'll have to divide up and things like that. So just remember to review those details thoroughly. And also, you know, you will win in the end. So whatever you choose to do, whether you choose to sit on making this major life decision or whether you choose to end it right away, either way, fair and objective decisions are sort of in line for you right now. So it's the Justice card, and whenever I see that, depending on the seeds that you plant, that should dictate what will happen out of all of this. So for example, if you're going to screw over your boss that you've worked for like 5 years by leaving them high and dry, you know, that's not really a good way to do things. So try to be fair, try to approach things in a way, and especially, you know, in the relationship with your partner, maybe you've wanted to end it for a long time and you're just like, see you later. That's not really a respectful way to deal with someone that you've been in a relationship with, okay? So try to do things from a fair way, a way that you would want things to be done to you. And the last card for this week is just talking about, you know, take cautious but wise action. So again, exactly what I was just saying, you know, don't just plunge into any major life decision. Even if you're bored, even if you know it's time to go, just try to take your time, look at the details, and be meticulous about looking at the details so that you don't miss anything and then regret it later, or get burned by just ignoring some of those details. So it sounds like it's going to be a little bit of a rough week, but just try to put your attention and focus more on researching outside of a situation that you do want to leave. So, you know, first step, acknowledging, yeah, you know, I can't be in this anymore, even if I tried. And then setting up a plan, setting some goals, finding the steps to get to those goals, like mapping it out. So that's about all the guides have for us today. If you like this video, you can subscribe to my channel. You can also like my page on Facebook, Angels Medicine Tarot. And also I have a Twitter page and an Instagram page. My Instagram's pretty new and I don't really use it as much, but Twitter I've had for a really long time. So you can follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram and Facebook. And I hope to see you again here next week, and have a great week. Talk to you soon. Okay, bye.